happiest official good morning. I'm so happy to be back with you. Today, we are just taking things as they come. I have a laundry list of things that I want to get done today, and we will see what time permits. But this morning, we are starting our day with a walk. The weather is so beautiful. It's like high 50s right now, so super sunny and clear. And this is just, oh my God, the sun streaming through the branches of the trees. And oh, it's such a beautiful feeling, such a beautiful morning. So when we got back from our walk, we did see that our Walmart order was waiting for us at the door. This is a really small order. It's just to supplement a few things here and there. So I am getting everything taken out of the bags and put away. So we just got some things like bananas. We needed some green beans. There's coconut water in here. Some of my favorite chips, which are the Kettle brand air fried. Oh my God. When I am craving something like super salty, that is my go-to. So in addition to that, we have some eggs, some frozen mango, and really just a few things to supplement. So I was waiting for this order because I needed the potatoes to make the breakfast. So this morning I want to make some zucchini and potato fritters. So we'll see how that works out. So while my potatoes are doing a parboil or par steam, I am getting some work done and, just trying to kill some time. So I want these potatoes to be partially cooked, not all the way. So I'm giving them a little test with the knife, and they are a little more cooked than I would like, but that's okay. That is a-okay. So I'm gonna set these guys aside. They're gonna cool, and while they're cooling, I'm gonna start working on shredding up my beautiful zucchini. So I have 2 zucchinis here that I am getting shredded up, and once the potatoes are cool, I'm gonna shred them as well, and then it's time to add the good stuff. And so I have never made this before. I'm just winging it, and we're going to hope for the best. So here, to act as more of a binder, I'm adding half a cup of almond flour to make sure that these guys stay gluten-free. I'm adding some salt, some garlic powder, chili flakes, onion powder, and freshly ground black pepper. Then I'm gonna give all of that a really good mix. I want everything to be well combined. When I combine everything, I can also feel that the potatoes are a little more cooked than I would like, but it's okay. It is a-okay. I know next time, instead of cooking them for like 20-ish minutes or, 18 minutes, however long they ended up being in the pot, it probably needs to be closer to like 12 to 15 minutes. But that is part of the cooking process. We're just testing as we go, and it's all good. In true Shantel fashion, I am not measuring these guys out. I'm just grabbing a handful or a palmful really and getting these guys shaped up. So I'm using my thumb to help shape the edges, and so everything is well contained. I have a cookie sheet here that's lined with parchment paper, and that's where I'm gonna put these guys. So I'm gonna keep going with shaping them, and when I am done and everything is completed, there are a total of 8 of these. There could be more if I use a specific measurement. There could be less also, and maybe next time I make them, I will have more or less, who knows, because I never use any measurements. So it's anyone's guess. So here I'm using my griddle pan. I have it on medium, which for me is a 5 out of 10. I am not using any oil. This pan is actually so fantastic for allowing me to cook things without oil. So when I make pancakes, or in this case, these little fritters, which I've never made before, I can just use this without oil, and that makes me really happy. So I'm gonna have these guys cook on each side for 5 minutes and then give them a flip, and look at how beautiful brown and golden and crispy they are. I mean, there's nothing lacking. They're not sticking to the pan. It's fantastic. So I end up doing 2 batches of these. So while these guys are cooking, I am going in to make my salad. So I have been loving having greens with my breakfast if I'm eating an actual savory breakfast. I love to have salad. So here I have a bunch of greens that I prepped a few days ago. This is some carrots, some cabbage, and mango. that I had prepped, I think the day before, and put on top of a noodle bowl. I have some tomatoes here, and then I'm gonna throw in an avocado. So I made my own salad dressing, and in this case, I used a ton of lemon juice because you know I love some lemon. I used some olive oil, fresh garlic, and I think I used like 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Like I wanted some serious garlic in this. Then some freshly ground salt and pepper and a little bit of water to get it all mixed up together. This salad dressing container bottle that I'm using is new. I got it from OXO and I love it so much. I thought it would be a total just like whatever kind of gimmicky thing, but it honestly turned out to be amazing. So here is our breakfast. Oh my God. I made some eggs. I have our salad. It's all mixed up with the dressing, and here are the fritters. When I tell you, these were so good. These were so good. They have that beautiful golden crisp on the outside. The flavor is all there. I mean, all there. They are cooked all the way through. You can see my little fingers here are burning. But oh my God, so good. So I do know next time that I won't cook the potatoes as long, but no big deal. I mean, everything turned out so good. These are seriously like 10 out of 10. I will make them again and again. So one of my goals today was to behave, to eat well, to not have any gluten, no dairy, and just be a good child. But we just got a delivery. And I want to be completely honest, completely transparent, and show you that these things happen. Like, you know, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. But I know what's in this delivery. And I'm going to tell you, I did not order this. This is a surprise from one of our really great friends. And so here's the backstory. I just before I show you really quick. Okay, so the other night, B and I were watching TV and we saw a commercial for Little Caesars. If you're not in the US, it's a pizza place. It's like a fast food pizza. And they have this new pizza that looks like a pizza cupcake. And it looks so good. We do not eat pizza on a regular basis at all. It's gluten, it's dairy, it is all the things that inflame me and puff me up, and it's not a good scene. Delicious, but not good for me. So we saw this commercial and we're like, oh my God, that looks amazing. And it's just like a cup, like a little cupcake looking thing. It's got dough on the outside, and the inside is like pepperoni and cheese, and it looks so good. And while, again, we would not eat that on a regular basis, we happen to be talking to our really good friend Kenny, and we were telling him about this, and he said, I told you guys about this a while ago. I have no memory of this conversation at all. But anyway, I digress. So a little while ago, Kenny sent me a message and said that he sent us something. He hoped that we were home to receive it. And so here is the delivery, exactly the way we received it. It is definitely Little Caesars, and I am confident it is oh my gosh. This is the box. This is the box. It is, I feel like it's the pizza cupcakes. And it is, look at them. So if you can see that, it's like the crust on the outside, the dough, and then on the inside, I'm just gonna open it so you can see the top is like all cheesy and crispy, and oh my God, it smells so good. And then the inside is pepperoni and cheese. And so in person, this doesn't look nearly as appealing and appetizing as it did in the commercial, but we're gonna eat it. It was a gift, and I'm so incredibly grateful to our friend Kenny for thinking of us. He's super sweet that way, and every now and then he sends us like these little sweet treats, and Kenny knows we're trying to get back on track and behave ourselves, and he's just trying to derail us because he wants to win. But we're definitely going to eat these. And I just wanted to be transparent and tell you that not every meal is perfect and not every day is perfect. And these things, we do these things, we go out and enjoy ourselves every now and then. And in this case, we didn't even have to leave the house. We didn't have to place our own order. Kenny did it for us. So Kenny, thank you 1,000 times for catering to our deepest desires. Always. We're going to go enjoy these. And then I'm going to have to spend the rest of the day just drinking smoothies and celery juice to try to undo this badness. Oh, so bad, but so good. So bad, but so good. It's a few hours later, and it should come as no surprise that those little pizza cupcakes did not do this body good. I mean, I felt it immediately. My joints started hurting. I felt just inflamed everywhere. My eyes were bothering me. I got super congested. I mean, it was a bad scene. And I ended up, instead of doing all the things that I wanted to do to accomplish on my to-do list, I ended up laying down on the couch and just sleeping it off for a little bit because I just did not feel good at all. So as grateful as I am to my lovely friend Kenny, this one just laid me out, and it was a tough sell. So after we fed the puppies their lunch, my B and I did go for a walk just to try to digest that food, like get it moving through our bodies a little bit faster if that's even possible. So this is after my nap. Like, we did our walk, we laid down, and I slept for a while. And now I think what my body needs is a smoothie bowl. Like, I just need something fresh, something incredibly hydrating that is just simple and it's gonna make my body feel so much better. So I went in with really simple ingredients: the coconut water, some frozen mango, and some frozen dragon fruit. And I'm using my beautiful coconut bowls. I love these bowls, and I've said this before, I will find any excuse to use these gorgeous bowls. They're sustainably made. Their designs are so creative. I'm using my coconut bowl spoons as well. I mean, I could go on and on and on about these coconut bowls, but seriously, any excuse. So while I eat my beautiful smoothie bowl, and oh my God, it's so refreshing and exactly what I needed, I'm outside just soaking up some sun and just letting my body get what it needs, some of that beautiful natural light, the supplements, the nutrients from the fresh fruit and the coconut water, and just checking on my little garden babies and seeing how everyone is doing. And I will absolutely show you an update in the next video. In this one, I'm just giving you a quick overview while I eat my smoothie bowl, but oh my gosh, this is exactly what I needed. So it never ceases to amaze me, like how quickly my body responds to these things. Is it because I've been without gluten and dairy for so long, or is it because I am just full of so many toxins that there's like nowhere else for it to go? So it's like coming out or, presenting itself the way it does. I don't know, to be determined. But I do know that there is a reason that I work so hard to stay clean and to stay away from these things, because they just don't feel good. So, we are where we are, and I'm going to pay for this for a few days, and, it is what it is. I suffer the consequences. So that said, this day, just so beautiful. So I cannot get enough of the sunshine. I can't get enough of just being outside while the weather is still good. We ended our day with taking the puppies for a walk after their dinner, and it's just so nice enjoying the sunshine with the people that I love the most, and just being so grateful for all of these things, for seeing my family so happy, for walking in the sunshine, for feeling that warmth on my skin, for being with you. So I am incredibly grateful that you spent your time with me, and I can't wait to see you next time.